ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
What's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Pulse exclusive Spider-Man animated series Black Suit Spider-Man vs. Carnage 2-pack. I am excited for the Spider-Man figure. The Carnage figure, not so much. I guess that's the general consensus with this 2-pack set, right? Anyway, I do like how the packaging looks, and this did come without any bubble wrap, but like this weird cardboard bubble wrap kind of stuff, which protected the packaging pretty well, you know, so it doesn't look too bad. On the side, you can see it says Spider-Man versus Carnage right there. On the back, you can see product shots of each of the figures, and then on this side, you can see how we have the faux cassette tapes going in right over there. Marvel Legends, I get it, instead of VHS, it looks cool. And then you have the 90s animated Spider-Man logo on the top. Not much more at the bottom, so let's get to it and crack this thing open. But first, if you're trying to get your other Marvel Legends, you can do so at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And here are the figures out of the packaging, and first impressions, a bit underwhelming, gotta be honest with you. However, both figures have fun articulation. I gotta give them that. They are still fun to pose, but aesthetics-wise, I don't know, man. Anyway, we'll get a closer look at them, but first, let's get a closer look at the accessories. Nothing new. Like, the whole purchase, nothing new over here, and I hope you all know that, or knew that before you ordered one. I did anyway, so that makes me feel a little bit less surprised. You know, I just want to make sure that it was clear, nothing new here. You get your fisted hands. Again, they don't have the shape down on the back of these hands. And in the animated series, we see him thwipping only with the fisted hands, right? Unless later on they brought back the suit, but I don't think so. But hey, they at least included the thwipping hands right over here. I have a little seam going through that white part, but yeah, I don't like seeing these perfect, or these rectangles anyway. Yeah, it's off how it's supposed to look. And then you get the wider left hand right here. You get the axe for the right hand. For whatever reason, this is super pliable. Like, if you leave it like this, it's gonna warp and bend backwards, as you can see in the picture right over here. So yeah, I did have to heat this up to straighten it out. The paint apps actually look okay. The color schemes on both of these figures are actually growing on me just a little bit. You get that right hand right there. But this head sculpt right here, holy crap, they did a number on the paint job of this. It's the same Cletus head that we'd gotten before, but man, this looks so much better. And I already really liked this one a lot. The eye placement was weird on it. Wow, those eyes do look really weird, but oh my god, what an improvement over here. I really dig this a lot. Sorry about the dry thumbs. Working on my van, didn't get fixed, but holy crap, this looks great. Really love this head sculpt, especially with these new paint apps. The teeth, the eyes, And the Carnage head sculpt itself is the same as we'd seen before. Slightly different paint apps, of course. You can see we have more pink on the inside of the mouth, which does look more cartoon accurate based off of the images that I researched. We have the Sunfire body mold over here. And I'd like to know what you think if this was a good body mold choice for Carnage. I do think they could have added more black lines going across the chest. That was something that really stood out from how they designed him in the cartoon. We have these tendrils right over here, which we've seen these forearms before, I think. They've just taken them from another figure, so, or taken them from the last version right here. And then you have these parts right here just plugged into the back. You can see the black paint. I wish we had a lot more thinner lines. I'm not a big fan of just this huge shape right here going all the way down to the crack, you know, the Carnage crack right there. And then you can see on the front a lot more black paint, but yeah, should have been more lines going across, right? Especially into the butterfly joints. It would have been nice to see some of that right over there. A decent amount of black paint on this. Could have used a little bit more though. So I think, yeah, just more black paint throughout on the figure would have been better, I think. But I don't mind them using the Sunfire body mold on this. It's actually pretty interesting to have because we've seen it used before with only the Bucky Cat body mold. And then we have the Vintage Collection Symbiote Spider-Man head sculpt on this Renew Your Vows body figure. And correct me if I'm wrong, but we never really see Black Suit Spider-Man fight Carnage in the animated series, right? I always thought it was interesting that they made these two a two-pack. You could see a little couple goops of blue right over there. I'm just not happy with the paint placement on this at all. I just don't like what they've done with it. I've gotten over it, though, as I've posed it around. I've enjoyed the figure. Look, there's like no blue on the back of it at all. It's just only on the front right there. They've added some gray right here with the spider symbol. I'm okay in the underside right there. You can see it. I gotta say, as much as I don't like the paint job here, you got a little bit of nick of paint, a little bit of gray right there. God, I don't know what they're doing right here with this cell shading patterns or whatever they're trying to do. It doesn't look like cell shading to me. It's just like random goopified dashes, throughout. However, I'm such a sucker for this body mold. I absolutely love this body mold. I still had a lot of fun posing this around. Like, just giving it different paint apps, it still makes it feel new and different to me. Plus, I've always wanted a black suit Spider-Man with blue highlights on it, like kind of like this, but definitely not like this. So I'm going to skip the articulation segment. We know how the articulation works on these figures. You do get the horizontal hinge on this axe hand, vertical hinges on the rest of the hands over there. All of these hands have vertical hinges. I will say the double jointed elbows were fairly stiff on my figure. Still pretty stiff getting these bent. So yeah, you may want to heat this one up. Oh God. But you can see it will bend in. I feel like this is about to pop off right over there at the bicep, so be mindful. You have that groove cut in the back, so he can look up just that much, and I love having the toe articulation on this Spider-Man figure. It makes me happy. I really like this body mold a lot. I really enjoy it. Even with the bad paint job like it has, I still had fun with it. I must admit, I'm just a mark for the body mold. Anyway, you can see that the Spidey stands closer to 6.5 inches tall, and Cletus is standing just closer to, 6.25 inches. And then for some quick size comparisons, you could see the animated series figures right here next to their comic counterparts. We have Carnage right there and Black Suit Spider-Man right there from the Vintage Collection wave, which I still really like this figure. And I gotta say, not all the time do I hate the blue on this figure. Like, just looking at it right now, it actually doesn't look so bad. Certain angles, certain poses, it makes me cringe and it upsets me. And then certain poses, it doesn't. I don't know. It just depends on the angle and the shot and the pose. And here's Carnage and Spidey next to some other animated series figures. I guess this just counts as a comic figure. We have Shocker right here, and then we have our animated Venom. Thanks again, Troy. And when I see these two figures side by side, it looks cool to me, even though I don't think we actually ever see them side by side like that in the show, do we? Right? And even though I don't like these figures, I'm comparing these animated Carnage and Spider-Man figures next to the animated Green Goblin and the animated Hobgoblin. Ooh, I forgot his satchel right there. But anyway, I don't like either of these figures. This one I had before, sold it, and then bought another one because it came with a badass custom cape. So here it is again. Just want to share a story real quick. I was watching animated series with my daughter. Oh man, so cute. She recognized Mark Hamill right away. And then here we have Carnage and Symbiote Spider-Man next to the animated series Walmart exclusive. Thank you, Ultra Maximus. I really appreciate it. And yeah, this is not really the same height as this figure right here. I mean, I don't think he was supposed to get taller with the symbiote, right? Still, one of the better animated series designs with the paint apps over here. This one's not the absolute worst. I like that one more. And then here's Carnage and the Black Suit Spider-Man figure next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Hey, brother. Okay. Whoa, hey, it's the return of the blue caca, huh? How did you get that? Kind of scared me a bit. I'm gonna go now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you'd like to leave some love before you leave, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you do so you don't miss out on my next video. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. Stay tuned. I have more reviews coming, but we're gonna take a little detour on the next one. Anyway, this 2-pack set, it's not for everybody. It's definitely one of those ones where if you want to pick and choose your Marvel Legends, well, this is one where I think you can opt out of and you will be okay. I think you'll be fine if you don't buy this. Somebody like me who really wants all the Spider-Mans, and I am a huge fan of the Renew Your Vows body mold, I really had to get this to check it out just to at least see if I liked it. And to be honest with you, man, I do like it. The Spider-Man I do like more so than the Carnage figure. The Carnage figure actually let me down more so than the Spider-Man because I feel like that would have been easier to kind of fulfill that request of getting the black lines going across. The Spider-Man, I didn't really have that much hope for them nailing the blue shadowing effect that I was hoping to get, which I would still like to see done right in the future. It just looks better. Like the Spider-Man figure, just for me, was just an overall funner or more fun figure to play around with. So I do like it. I don't like the gray over the white parts though, so that bothers me. I mean, neither of these figures are great. I'm just saying I had fun with them. I did enjoy them. I don't think these are for everybody though. Just for a select few Spider-Man suckers. You know what I mean? So if you're a Spider-Man sucker and you're it just doesn't sound right. But if you're a big fan and you want to have these figures, the price point around $55 for me, I'm gonna give that a Sud rating of.
It's not too bad.
I was impressed that I actually had fun with these. Like, I enjoyed them. I had a good time. However, not very good figures in my opinion. An easy pass for most people, I think. But for me, I'm happy to have him. I actually like the black suit Spider-Man more than I really thought I was going to. So I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments section below. If you want to see the latest in Marvel news, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok. Been posting more there lately. And we will have a giveaway later this month on Whatnot. So I hope to see you there on that live stream. And if not, I will catch you guys later. Peace.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face.